Just got to pull into the fish, guys. What a difference a day makes. Yeah, that's a fleece I'm wearing with palm trees in the background, and I got a nice one. I had to break out the Finesse routine because it's 60 degrees. It's dropped 20 degrees, and here's the biggest bass of the trip. Just after fishing yesterday, with all those moving baits, flukes, and everything else that goes with it, check that out. So that's a drop shot fish, 6-pound test in Florida. Go figure. Gotta do what you gotta do when it's 60, 62 degrees out here with the wind blowing. And guys, it's not been an easy deal. I've been out here for about 40 minutes. That's the first fish. Ned rig and a drop shot. I got a little setup in my pocket here for the Nico rig also, but it's blowing pretty hard. So I think the weight of that 1/8 ounce little lead on this drop shot's working for me, and I got a nice little jig head, that Ned rig, working for me too. So I think that Ned rig's gonna be a little tougher deal. I've been fishing with that for a while now. I hadn't gotten a bite on it. I broke out the drop shot, and sure enough, within the next 5 minutes of throwing this drop shot, hook up right off the bat. So throwing right here at my feet, I threw basically out about 20 feet over my little lily pads, and game on. So let's keep it going with the drop shot and catch some more Florida bass. All right, there it is. That's the Aaron's Morning Dawn. And like I said, 1/8 ounce cylinder style lead. I just have the old school lead weights on. I don't have those tungsten. I'm out here in the pond. I don't really need to worry about it too much when it comes to spending the money on those extra expensive drop shot weights. And here I got some Jack's juice. I got the crawfish scent with these cold fronts and these conditions. Light line, scent, and very finesse presentation is the name of the game. There we go. Swimming at me, a little guy. Okay, come here. Awesome, good deal. There goes the roboworm. Switched up to a little roboworm hot tip right there. I got myself a dink. Getting them tapped here and there, but it's still a slow bite. So 2 fish in and close to an hour's worth of fishing. Again, 60 some degrees. I'll take this any day over 18 degrees in Maryland, that's for sure. So we'll keep at it and see what happens for a couple hours worth of fishing. I love it when they swim with it. It doesn't look like a big one, but it's a 3rd fish. A little bigger than the last dink, but man, still rough fishing. But happy to be catching them, that's for sure. Man, oh man, it is something tough today. But it didn't surprise me when I woke up to cloud cover, and the parents had the windows open. And it was freezing in the house, absolutely freezing in the house with the windows open. The wind was blowing through the little condo, and I knew what I had to do. I knew how to get this light line out here and get this finesse deal going, because I can't imagine how tough it'd be if we had anything else going on out here. There we go. Finally got myself another one down here by the bridge. So it's amazing. It's not only slow fishing, it's slow golfing. There's like no golfers out here. I'm tempted to go over on the other side where I haven't seen a golfer for a while, but I think I'll stick to it over here and work these little dinks out. Come here. For all they're worth. Not a lot of fishing, not a lot of catching going on right now, but I'm happy to get a few of them considering what I'd be in for back home. But we got to try to get that one big one. If not, we're still got some numbers. All right, folks, this is probably my last cast. I'm just tossing the Ned rig a little bit more over here by the bridge in this beautiful fountain over here. Hoping for maybe one more bass, but folks, it's just absolutely amazing what a difference day makes. Like I said, get a cold front in Florida, you got to go finesse sometimes. You got to do what you got to do to get some fish. 2 hours, that's all I was out here. I was out here from 1 o'clock to about right now, which is about 3, and have something to show for it. It's a lot more than I would have been doing back in Maryland, that's for sure. So I'm happy to be here. So folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.